Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
And they're on 17-yard line.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Falcons need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Buccaneers, nothing.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
They're on 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Brock, 76.
Now Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll take this off to Achane.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18. Tighten up.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
The Buccaneers hit 12-1 now to start play. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Bucks who came away victorious. So they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Boy, did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll try and throw for it here.
He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throw caught by Achane. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get a back cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and he's got a nice first down.
What we love to say, get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
The Falcons' 41-yard line.
19-18. Ready.
To throw is Milton. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone, touchdown, Tampa Bay. And Xavier Worthy, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
That ties the game.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his game. Will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Able to the right side and incomplete. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Down inside the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Report!
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bucks are going to take possession here at their own 33. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On target to his man, likely. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. Yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays as we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Jackson now. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's into the hands of Worthy. two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Come on. Set. Count the 6.
Here's Milton now to throw. They set up the screen. Rachel has it. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Jackson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcons.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in his 1st down, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all he can do is look forward, and they pick up a 1st down.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And Jackson throwing once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Taylor. He stiff-arms him. And he works free. Still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Falcons are once again back in front.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Buccaneers 10.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted it.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17. Falcons 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game. These days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
We change.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Complete to Likely. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Isaiah Likely. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have yet again retaken the lead.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind them. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw, it's Milton. The swing throw underneath to Achane. Now what a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
The 42-yard line.
Dragon 60. Go.
Here's Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Milton. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. The Bucks going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
6-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Arroyo. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bucks forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now Milton. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here, gets close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here we go. Stack.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Achane gets it from the gun. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the Bucks offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Bucks will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7.
28. Falcons 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
162 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
A gain of 7. And the Falcon first down.
No, we changed it.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the Bucks' 44-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down and
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Bucks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Milton. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one.
it's a gain of 27 yards. And the first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. To throw is Milton. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
On 3rd down, Achane. And this effort will not get him done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. You think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. It was a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And the Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bucks are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. Set. 19, Tigers.
Here's Milton now to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ochane. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucks have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
No, we changed it. Report.
Here's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end is going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
What? That's hot. Hey. Hey, middle.
Jackson now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Falcons, first down.
Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And a nice job there, skipping away from the 1 tackle, and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Milton. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game.
19. Ready?
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Devon Achane taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
38. Falcons 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson.
42-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now it's Jackson. Now this one finds McConkey. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
From the gun, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the one touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Lad McConkey from 17 yards out. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Falcons, 28.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep, Atlanta football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And his throw here is incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
No, we changed it.
Throwing, Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Jackson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. They got playing to catch.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's good.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done. Two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
60 by 6. Go.
Throwing is Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Viking 18.
Now Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team